Welcome back to the second hour of 8 Bits. I'm djWHEAT, joined as always by itmeJP. We just got done talking about what we've been playing, and now we're going to be moving on to not only the news of the week, but also taking your phone calls. So let's actually start with the thing I was talking about before. JP actually linked me a video, maybe it's a couple days ago, and I don't even remember what message accompanied it, JP, but I think it was literally something to the effect of, dude, have you seen this? Like,
I think I just linked it to you, and then I realized, oh, I didn't tell him what that was.
And yeah, but then I watched it. Really impressed, by the way. And there's about an 8-minute developer sort of talk over video that you can check out and watch right now. It shows a little bit about this game that, as far as I can tell, takes place in Mordor with a human who also has the ability to like go into the, what do they call it? I don't know, the Wraith world. Yeah. And due to this, you can sort of instill like things into your opponent's head. And it sounds like it has this really dynamic enemy and nemesis system. Everything looks super awesome about it. I mean, JP, what were your first impressions when you saw the video?
I watched without the sound on because I think I was doing something else. And like halfway through the video, I was like, what the fuck is this game actually about? So I muted about halfway through it, and I rewatched the first half when I watched the second half. But like a lot of people are drawing direct comparisons to Assassin's Creed, and I think that's what we'll probably talk about at the end of this because of that new story that came out. But it looks pretty cool. Like it just looks like an actually fun Lord of the Rings game.
Yeah. Now, the Nemesis system, the way it works is that, so let's just take, for example, this screenshot I'm looking at. You've got our hero locked in battle with this guy who's, you know, obviously an orc, whatever. The way it works is that it dynamically creates these characters that have battles with you, and then they remember like these battles. So maybe you fight this guy and you actually chop off his arm. And when you meet him again, he's just got one arm, and he's like, you know, you're the one who took my left arm, and that sort of works its way into the story. They also have like a hierarchy of you know, like positions. So this guy could be you know, the henchman of a bigger, badder orc that trains all, and so that changes the story as you go through it. I mean, how it all fits together, JP, is the one thing that I'm really interested to see how it goes. But the movement and these screenshots don't do it full justice. It looks quite nice in sort of the way that it has been animated and created. But I'm very excited for this game, having seen it, and you know, some of the screenshots that are available now. An interesting take on the story as well, sort of this assassin.
It's a completely original story, right? It's
yeah,
not anywhere in the lore. Okay.
Yeah, as far as I know. So on top of it, a lot of people are saying Assassin's Creed Middle-earth, and you know, fair enough. We could probably call Assassin's Creed like Splinter Cell, you know, and fucking you know, whatever.
Right.
So I don't even think that comparison's super fair to make. But the concept of assets being stolen from Assassin's Creed 2. This guy is claiming that his animations and code are in the game.
Right.
Now, when I read through this article and I looked through his tweets, I didn't see any proof other than, look, I stared at this game for 2 years. I know the animation when I see it. So I couldn't find any definitive proof that this guy is like...
Well, they'll never give him the code. I would think that he'll never see the actual code of that game until it gets released. And I don't even know if that... my knowledge of making games is very limited, so I don't know if you can like get a game and then look at the code of that game. I don't think that's possible.
No.
So
you're not.
Yeah.
So
I don't know how he'll ever prove that.
I don't know. And he was going ape shit. What my question is how would someone get code and animation assets from Ubisoft at WB?
Maybe they used to work there and they who knows, man? I would think there's probably ways to be able to do that, or they used to be on that team and said, hey, we should do it this way, or they remembered a certain line of. I have no idea. My knowledge of game making is incredibly limited.
Well,
So
I mean, yeah, mine too, right? But it still
yeah,
seems to me like that would
it is a little
potentially
weird.
be something that'd be a little tough.
What have they come out and said anything? Like is Warner Brothers
I
or
haven't heard a
the
damn
devs?
thing other than this guy just sort of.
If anything, they're probably like, "Hey, sweet, we got some controversy now with this launch of our preview. It's great.
Yeah, and
That's
that
awesome. Thanks,
means,
Ubisoft."
and again, like there's no proof. That's the thing. Like he says, yeah, he says that he knows that code and animation, and he just says, "I know it when I see it."
That's
So,
kind of weird. Who was it? What was the dev's name?
his name was Randall, Charles Randall, worked for Ubisoft.
Worked or works?
I think worked,
Oh, well, he's probably just bored and doesn't have anything to do then.
maybe. IGN reached out to both Ubisoft and publisher Warner Brothers to confirm his claims, but no information has been given.
Oh, wait. So they just reported on a singular man with no actual, like, he doesn't work for Ubisoft anymore. He's just claiming that.
Basically.
Oh, God damn it, Twitter.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
I guess
this
God
is
damn it,
everyone.
IGN.
IGN reported on it. You know, it was
Yeah.
all over. It's all over Z Reddits.
Christ. Whatever. I thought it was like an action. I thought it was Ubisoft being like, "Yo,
No,
that's our code, motherfuckers." It's just
No.
a singular entity. Okay. Yeah, fuck that story. I don't give a shit about that guy anymore.
Yeah. I just thought it was just kind of. It
We
was
probably
kinda
won't
weird.
see. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, it is weird, but we probably won't see Warner Brothers or anything like that make a statement or Ubisoft. They'll deal with it all behind the scenes if they even deal with it at all.
Yeah.
At least I think we'll see.
The other big hoo-ha. Well, there's lots of hoo-ha this week, but probably the other biggest hoo-ha is the King.com candy trademarking.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I honestly get where they're coming from. Like I've seen the App Store before. I see all of these fucking clone games that are
Dude.
like ripping on the Saga name or ripping on the candy store name. But going
Guess
after
what?
like, things
Guess
the
what?
Saga
If they
shit.
think they're fucking, like the first ones that this has happened to, then they're
Right,
fucking
right.
crazy. Like this has gone on forever, and even they have done shit like pulled off of games or used Pac in the name for, a Pac-Man like title. Like these guys aren't fucking innocent in this.
Oh yeah, no, I know that. But I get where they're coming from in the sense with that shit. But it's also crazy like how hard they're going at it.
Well, I mean, you know what happens after this? Fucking Rovio goes after birds. We're fucking trademarking birds. Like, you can't
Right.
use birds and pigs in your fucking games now. And
Yeah.
you can't use candy either. And then, you can't use, I don't know, fucking temples because we're trademarking the temple. And guess what? We're fucking trademarking run too. So if you were making a game where someone's running,
Right.
think again, motherfucker. I mean, what, like, where does this stop? That's the question I have.
My understanding of the law of it is very limited, but I do have some understanding because I actually have been going through some trademarking stuff the past couple of months. But trademarking works where you can get you get trademarked within categories, right?
Right. That's correct.
And I don't know if as a category it breaks video games down further than video games, right? Like if they only trademark within the mobile space, then
Well,
I'm totally cool with that.
We
But
already
I don't
know
if
that's
you
not
can
the
do
case
that.
because they went after Banner
They
Saga.
went after Banner Saga, right? Yeah,
And
yeah.
so
They're going
what
full
a
throttle.
bunch of fucking. I'm.
Yeah, Mojang also. Mojang. This came up recently with Mojang and Scrolls and the Elder Scroll people, Bethesda. Remember? And I think they settled outside and they let them keep the name, but the trademark still is on Bethesda. So Mojang does not own the Scrolls name.
Right.
I think is how that was settled. Um, but yeah, this whole King thing is pretty crazy. It's pretty nonsensical. I get why they're doing it, but at the same time, it's just like the biggest fuck you to everyone else.
I feel like it's greed buying more greed.
Yeah, probably. I mean, they're at the top of the world. They are, I think, the top of the food chain right now when it comes to gaming.
They are.
You know?
And you know what? When that happens, everyone thinks they're the hot shit, and they are. But you
Yeah.
know what? Keep in mind, Farmville was only at the top for so long. You know, Clash of Clans is only at the top for so long. Like, Candy Saga will have its 15 minutes, and then another game will come along. But it's just, like, to me, it's more, I don't know.
It's pretty shitty.
It's kind of asshole-ish, I feel like.
Well, it's definitely like business bullying, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I don't have the 3 BioWare guys that made Banner Saga said anything? Or is it 2 BioWare guys? I don't know.
Not that I've seen. I think looking for the
actual stuff. I think our games had an actual lawyer post on there going through all of the stuff. I was gonna read it and then I just stopped caring about the whole ordeal.
Like, I wish that just every game company would just say, "Look, we're just gonna fucking put candy in every title we have, and just let these guys take everyone to court."
I thought with what they were trying to trademark, they were just looking for the name candy. They're trying to take the idea of candy in video games and make it theirs, so that you have to pay them whenever you use that.
That is like the biggest crock of horse shit. So you're saying, like, I couldn't have a Mario Kart fucking level that just had a bunch of candy in it?
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if they were just going for names or if they were going for, like, using candy within games.
As puzzle pieces or something.
I don't think you can actually do something like using candy within games. That's way too broad. But my understanding of the law is very limited, so I don't know.
I don't know what sort of does yet either. It's still...
We'd have to call a lawyer and ask him to break it down for us.
No.
Which I think some websites have already done.
Dick move.
Yeah, it's definitely business bullying for sure.
Was there any other... Oh, did you hear about this Dead Rising 3 performance patch?
Yeah, that popped up I think that was like last Friday or something.
Yeah, it was.
Just downloaded, or I guess everyone now has to download 13 gigs when you boot the game. Too bad I haven't played an Xbox One game since like the end of November. So I probably won't be downloading that 13 gigs. Are you still playing that at all?
I played a little bit more. I enjoy it. It's funny because the thing about this 13 gigabyte patch is that it's supposed to increase performance. Now the game, you could tell that it drops below 30, but it's still throwing some really technical marvels at you. So I'm okay with that. But they're claiming this 13 gigabyte patch does virtually nothing to actually improve the frame rate. It's still under heavy load. It does have...
Well, it is Capcom, so they probably put in some DLC that's already...
Right. 13 gigs worth, JP.
Yeah, or some... It is Microsoft, so maybe they put in some... pay $5 to... I don't know. Kill more zombies. Who knows?
We'll put 1,000 more zombies on the screen at any given time for $5.99. It's gonna happen.
It's a little bit weird for that to occur. That's for sure.
So, were there any other items out there news-wise that?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm kind of just skimming through. There was that Kingdom Come Kickstarter, which like blew up everywhere.
It did.
That launched like, wow, they already passed their goal
by a ton, didn't they?
They're already 61,000 over their goal. Yeah.
Oh. They are.
I don't know. The game's just not. I guess that's not my type of game. I don't know. Maybe it will be. Maybe it'll fucking turn out awesome. But I'm more into like the mystical. It looks
gorgeous.
That's for sure. It's all the Crysis engine. Is what they built it on.
But you look at like Chivalry, how well that did, and how well it was received.
That's true.
And I actually said I think you showed me this, and I was like, dude, are they already backed? Like, why does this game look like it's well underway? And you told me that they had a silent backer.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
And this is to kind of complete everything. But they've made already a ton of progress.
Yeah.
It's a cool little video. You should definitely check it out.
Yeah, it's over on their Kickstarter. It's called what is it just called Kingdom Come? Is that the name?
Yeah. Kingdom Come
Yeah.
Deliverance.
Elder Scrolls still pushing for that news with Elder Scrolls Online. They revealed their voice cast. John Cleese, Michael Gambon, Kate Beckinsale, Malcolm McDowell, Linda Carter. Wait, Bill Nye? What the fuck? That's not the same Bill Nye.
Bill Nye.
Is that how you spell his last name? Nighy?
No, NY.
Okay, yeah. I don't know who that is. And Alfred Molina and many more. So, yeah, they're still trying to make that game relevant before it even comes out.
There's a lot of people I think
like
that are
it
going
at all.
to, obviously from the amount of people that backed it, I would expect this to do well, I think.
No. I'm speaking for Elder Scrolls Online. I'm not speaking for Kingdom Come.
Oh, yeah. Elder Scrolls is like another story. The people who, JP, the people around me who seemed really excited for that game, like,
It's just been deflated.
the hype has been,
Probably because they played the closed beta. Not saying I have or anything, but I'm just whatever. That game just look. If you want to play an Elder Scrolls game, go play Skyrim. Like, whatever. I'm not too excited about that.
I mean, the beta's like out and heavily.
I think there's still NDA on it though. I think. I don't know. I don't know anymore with these NDA. That game specifically has had like crazy amounts of NDA on it. Kind of got buried under all the news, but our friend
Razor
in his game studio released some 40K Eternal Crusade footage.
They did?
I haven't watched it this week. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
Really? I'll have to find that.
I need to. Yeah, it was over. I think the MMORPG guys came out, filmed a bunch of stuff there, and they gave him some footage. So I need to check that out.
It's let's see. Okay, I'll see if I can find it. We're gonna open the phone lines too.
Yeah.
Area code 909-581-8509 or call me on Skype, djWHEAT. Where is? Oh, that wasn't the link. All right. If anyone has the link to that video, I'd love to see it.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, you have it? Send it to my other Skype.
Okay. It's off-screen footage, apparently.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, it's not direct feed.
Well, that's okay. MMORPG.
I'm just skimming through some other news articles here. There's not much. Sony shutting down SOCOM.com, Confrontation, and SOCOM 4 servers
Oh, really?
next week.
I'm really sad about that. I play almost never.
Yeah. The SOCOM guys are who made MAG, correct? Is that accurate?
I believe they're the same team or parts of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Thief is Thief next week, or is that the first week of February?
I had VG releases up. Let me look. I don't see it on the. Oh, Insurgency came out yesterday too.
What is that?
It's that one that's like. It's the one that's. It's the like enemy territory.
Oh, okay. Oh shit! Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z comes out next week for the PS3, PS Vita, and Xbox 360. Oh, Tomb Raider comes out next week, the definitive edition.
I don't. Are you gonna actually play?
So what have you? The other big thing that we didn't talk about because I don't think either of us played it. But do you have any interest in Broken Age?
Well, it's not done yet, right? Like
it comes out next week on the 28th.
Really?
For everyone else.
Act 2?
No, Act 1. Act 1 and Act 2 are two completely different things. They're not like they'll it's kind of episodic, much like Walking Dead.
Gotcha. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm interested. I just haven't like gotten into it. I've seen and heard a lot of people talking about it.
Yeah.
What
It's
about
been like
you?
the talk of everyone. No, I haven't touched it all. I've watched a lot on it. I don't know. I'm not too interested in adventure
See,
games.
I want to play this when it comes out on the iPad.
Yeah,
You know, it's
that's
just
actually like the perfect fit for it.
exactly.
And
Exactly.
then
I'd love to hear from
February.
anyone who's played it, though. By the way, I mean, since we've opened the phone lines, anything you want to chat about, including something like that. You know, if you've played Broken Age, if it lives up to name, because I heard a lot of people say that they were a little disappointed in all of it.
Yeah, and then February 7th, Bravely Default comes out, which I guess I'm gonna pick up.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
I
gonna get
forgot to play. I totally forgot I played this. Wheat.
what?
I played Lightning Returns, the demo.
Oh yeah, hold on before you talk
You got
about
a
that.
call?
No, I
Right.
don't. Actually, I just saw this that was posted at 9:29. I'm not sure if this is literally like breaking.
What is this?
Nintendo's rumored next-gen consoles are codenamed Nintendo Fusion Terminal and Nintendo Fusion DS.
What?
And all of a sudden, I'm thinking, like, dude, you just fucking released the Wii U. Like, I don't even know what to say about something like this.
Where is that being popped up at?
Oh, this is on Complex Gaming. I don't know. It was literally just published. Anonymous source. Nintendo could already be working on a new next-gen console.
Weird.
Is it possible? I don't think so.
I'm like looking on Gaff. I don't see it anywhere. Must have just broke, like you said.
And then they have stats for all of it.
That seems really weird. That's gotta, yeah, it's gotta be another hoax or something.
Maybe it is. I don't know. So anyway,
Who
Lightning
knows?
Returns.
Yeah, so
Hot
Lightning
chicks in
Returns, man.
suits.
I went into that game expecting the literal worst, like just dumpster fucking video game.
Like
I'm
bad.
sorry, but everything that I've seen about that game, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, why are you doing this, Square? Like, what is your fucking, what are you doing? And it's pretty good. I actually
Really?
didn't think it was shit. Granted, it was very. It did what JRPG demos do, where you're thrusted into a very small, specific part of the game. I think it was. I don't know how much. I tweeted, and I still stand by this. I think the reason that I'm excited to play it is because, like, finally, the fucking Final Fantasy 13 engine and game and like storyline is done. Like, this is it. There's no more. I think.
Right.
I hope. But the combat's really interesting. So I didn't know anything about the game and how it worked going into it. But apparently costumes are what gives her powers.
Right. Right.
And I didn't know that. So like I start off in her, like the one that you're seeing right now on the, or unless I guess that you just saw, I don't know if you still have it up, is like the savior outfit where she's like wearing her red and she's got like those weird glasses and like the white. That's like her main outfit, right? And then there's like a bajillion different other outfits. Also, I would not show any video of this game because Square Enix will be like, "It's ours, bitch." Just
No, just screenshots.
Yeah. But I have I had the dragoon costume, and it did like jump. I had a thief costume.
It's an Eris costume.
Yeah, there's an Eris costume. It's probably DLC or some. I don't know. You had to play Final Fantasy 8 on the PC or some shit to get it, or Final Fantasy 7 on the PC to get it. Who knows? There's a lot of
And
fucking
they're all
costumes.
mono battles. Like you're only ever
It's
fighting
all
like
one for
lightning.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's also very kind of Devil May Cry-ish, a little bit, kind of. Each costume has 4 abilities to it, and all 4 abilities change when you go to a new costume. I'm trying to think what else I played.
Does it have like an open? Like I'm looking at some of these environments and almost
It is open world esque. Like they are closed places that you teleport to, and then you can roam around in. So I guess that's not open world, but I don't know. We'll see what happens in the game. They do that corniness thing where it's like there's only 13 days left in the world because it's Final Fantasy 13, and we have to tie that number in to make some sense, and stupid shit like that. And it has all these other like, I hate Saz. That character is just the dumbest character in Final Fantasy. The guy with the afro and like his little fucking shitty bird. Like I fucking hope he dies.
Really
I thought he died already. He's in there. Like obviously all the other characters in there. If you pre-order it, you get the Cloud costume.
I'm gonna buy this shit.
Which is apparently really broken, according to some people that have already played the game. And then if you pre-order it on Amazon.com, you get is it Yuna? Is that who's from Final Fantasy VIII?
10.
The summoner?
10.
Oh, 10, yeah. You get her outfit. I don't know what it does. But
so
I don't.
It's releasing on PC?
No.
Oh, just if you order from Amazon. I see.
Yeah, if you order it from Amazon.
Gotcha. Okay. So you're going to jump on this?
Yeah, I'll probably play through it. Or it might just be like Final Fantasy X2 where I stream it for 4 hours and I'm just like, I can't. No more. I'm done.
Yeah.
Out.
Yeah.
Whatever. The game looks... It looks cool graphically. I don't know what's going on. I'm so far removed from that storyline. Like,
well, I heard that
she's apparently a servant or like God's chosen one, and she is the savior for the world. And then like I think there's like devils or Satan or some shit within the game that's like bringing about the end of the world. I don't know. It's Final Fantasy. It's Final Fantasy. I'll probably I'll pick it up.
All the people that called that I was basically ignoring while I was showing the Final Fantasy, you can call back now. So sorry about that. 909-581-8519 or Skype me at djWHEAT. The only other, I mean, you've got me really excited for Banner Saga. You'd mentioned Thief, and I was going to go back and just ask, like, is Thief something that you're actually looking forward to? I mean, I know it's sort of
a single video about it. I'll probably look at some of the, like, a quick look or a review of it. If it looks half decent, I'll play it.
It's not till the end of February, by the way. But
okay.
Yeah.
By then, like, I'll probably skip. Well, I might be at like that fever pitch because March is just going to be a crazy month.
Yes, it will be.
And I might just want something to play by then. We'll see. So
March will be good with all the with all that second sun.
Yeah, well, it's not even, I think right now there's this weird thing, and feel free to take a call. You can tell me to shut up whenever I start rambling, but there's this weird thing right now in the gaming world that like Dark Souls is once again this thing that's being talked about by everyone. Like Patrick Klepek played through it. He beat it. Jeff Green's still playing through it. It's all over. Maybe it's just all over Giant Bomb, and that's where I'm getting this from. But it seems like everyone, for some reason, this game is still a huge thing. And granted, it's a great game, and it should be a big thing, but it's weird.
Well, don't you think the sequel's gonna really dictate, like what people?
Oh, I think the sequel is gonna be. I think the sequel is gonna be like DayZ.
Explosive
on Twitch. I think it's gonna be huge. I think we're gonna see like League of Legends players and the Soda Poppins of the world and the Tallies of the world and all of them just be like, oh shit, the lyrics of the world be like, I gotta play that Dark Souls. It's gonna be great Twitch bait. Like, I gotta jump into it. I gotta jump on it.
So it will be like a top 3 game for a while.
I bet you it'll hit top 1. I bet you we see 100,000 people playing it.
Maybe that would.
Watching it. Like that game's probably before anything else was like the biggest. It was like one of those rite of passage games, right?
Absolutely, it still is.
It still is, yeah.
How is Jeff doing, by the way? Do you know?
I think he's still. He's been in Anne Orlando. He went on a trip recently, so he hasn't had much time to play.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't beaten ONS yet. I think he's fought him a couple times and hasn't done so well. I think he's in the Painted World right now.
Man, I can't wait until it's to the point where these are going to tough it out or be like,
Oh,
Okay.
he's been at that. So the other day, I think he accidentally killed Sunbro, and he was really upset about it. Like really, really fucking pissed off that he actually killed him on accident. Because I think he was just standing near him and he like accidentally hit his attack button, and it just killed him. Or he started the fight and then he had to kill him.
Is
He
there
was very
anything you
upset
could
about that.
do after that?
I think he gives you like buffs or something. I don't. I killed him in my playthrough. I don't know. It's not the biggest deal.
Huh.
He was very upset about that though.
Very upset. Lots of people killed Sunbro apparently.
Yeah, I
That's not
killed
too bad.
Sunbro.
That's not too bad. I did want to note there was this other article that came out after the whole King debacle, and this article is from Us Gamer, US Gamer, where it talks about the 5 top games from King
I saw that.
have
They're all
all
Saga
been
games,
that
right?
have all been rip-offs of other games.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's all those Saga games, though, right? They're all entitled something something
Well,
Saga.
because they're like, Bejeweled is basically Candy Crush Saga with a Pet Rescue Saga is basically same game, or what was that other one? Farm Hero Saga, Bejeweled still, Peggle, Pop. Oh yeah, that's right. I have seen this one. Papa Bear Saga and Bubble Witch Saga. Bust a move.
Why did they even throw like the word Saga at the end of these? Has no.
Because remember, you got to follow the road, dude. I mean, seriously. You beat a level and then new stages open up and they're all the exact same way.
Yeah, but Papa Pear Saga. Like, why is Saga there? Bubble Witch Saga. What the fuck? Like, is that supposed to determine what type of like as a mobile player? Does the word Saga make you understand what type of game you're getting into?
No.
Okay.
No. TGM likes Papa Bear Pear Saga.
God damn
I
it.
thought we were
TJ.
friends, man.
Yeah.
I thought we were friends. So what are you playing this week then?
More Banner Saga, more CS:GO. I'm still fucking playing WoW. I don't understand that. But it's very passive WoW. It's like I log in, I use all of my rested XP, then I log out.
How long does that take you?
2 hours, maybe an hour and a half. I usually do it while the video is rendering. That's my excuse. So I can't play anything else, but I can play WoW and
All
still
right. I'm taking
function.
a call, by the way. They've been
Do it.
scarce, so we got Dave. Dave, hello. Welcome to 8-Bits. What's up?
Hey, it's the first time calling in. I'm T-Belly from the Twitch chat.
How's it going,
Just
man?
wondering what
man?
you guys thought of the new Might and Magic game, which came out recently.
You're
Is
talking
that
about...
Mind Magic 10 Legends?
Yeah, that's the one. I'm just curious because I was a big fan, I know a lot of other people were as well, of 6, 7, 8. They were pretty big RPGs, and a lot of people are wondering whether this new one will like revitalize it and whether we'll see more games.
And,
Well, I knew it came out, but I've never played a Mind Magic game, so it's probably more of Wheat's wheelhouse.
well, so this is Might and Magic X Legacy is, it uses the old school mechanics of like the turn-based. I'm going to find an article here. Is that correct, Dave? Like it's more the turn-based style.
From what I've seen, yes. I haven't actually played it
Here we
myself
go.
yet.
Okay. I just got to ask myself whether or not this like style of role-playing game is something that is still sought after and accepted.
Well, you
Well,
enjoyed. You recently played Mind Magic 6, right? Is that
Yeah,
what you're
but that's totally different. That's
Oh,
Heroes,
that's Heroes
of
of
Might
Might
and
and
Magic.
Magic.
Yeah, this is
Oh, that's right.
This is tried and true, like old school Might and Magic.
After Might and Magic 9, a lot of people were saying that we'd never see another one. And it looked like a lot of companies had just decided that they didn't want anything to do with the brand. So it kind of came as a bit of a surprise that this game even got made.
Well, how is it being received so far? This got a 73 from
I've
PC
heard pretty
Gamer.
good things about it. Like I said, I haven't been able to play it myself yet, although I'm planning to. But from what I've seen, it's getting pretty good reviews.
And did you
Graphics
play
look pretty
9?
cool.
I did play 9. I wasn't really impressed, but I really love 6, 7, and 8, and I've actually replayed them a couple of times each.
So, I kind of want to see what 9 looks like now that you
It didn't feel like, to me personally, it didn't really feel like had the same style as 6, 7, 8, which had a very kind of unique style to them, and then 9 kind of felt like it was moving in a different direction.
Sure. I don't even see it here, to be honest.
Is it a $60 purchase?
Legacy,
Dave?
actually, it looked like it said it was £20. So
It's about 20 quid on Steam at the moment. Sorry, quid means pounds. So I'm using British terms here.
Oh my! You actually just solved like 10 years of my life, where I always heard quids and I always heard pounds. I was like, what is this fucking weird archaic European?
It's just the British way of saying pounds. We say quid.
Gotcha.
I don't even know where it comes from, to be honest.
Oh man, Might and Magic 9 looks. Oh, so Might and Magic 9 is old as fuck.
Yeah, I mean that's why I said like after 9, a lot of people were saying we'd never see another Might and Magic game.
I see. I thought Might and Magic 9 was like at least somewhat recent, and then I look at these screenshots and I'm like, oh God, my eyes! Oh my, was this on PlayStation 1? Like, what do we got going on here? They even used the bad CG portraits in this one. Yeah, this one looks pretty terrible. I don't know. I'd be curious to see if it will revitalize that series, because this.
I would absolutely love if it did. I'd love to see more Might and Magic games.
So pitch me a Might and Magic game. What is Might and Magic? Pitch it.
What is it to me personally?
Or like,
well, I mean, just as a game, like what if I want to play this game? What am I getting into?
Well, it's a first-person adventure where you are seeing through the eyes of your party, and if you can kind of immerse yourself into that world, then you can pretend that you are an adventurer in a fantasy world through first person. But instead of Skyrim, which is just you alone, you're responsible for a whole party. You can sort of. Personally, I make up my own stories for the characters, so they all have their own little relationships with each other. And
Dave, I like you.
Thank you.
Have you ever played Eye of the Beholder?
I have, actually. That's one of my favorite sort of retro games.
I love Eye of the Beholder. So I was wondering if maybe JP, it was an old Dungeons and Dragons game, and it had the same concept where you look through the eyes of your party. That was more of like a sort of corridor crawler, where Might and Magic was a little bit more open. But
how are these games generally?
They can be pretty long.
Yeah, it's really up to the player. Like, you can complete it in like maybe 10, 11 hours if you speedrun the game. But just on a casual playthrough, sort of roaming around, you're probably looking at 40, 50 hours.
Yeah.
And they're class-based, where you create like a fighter, you create a mage or something like that?
Well, it depends on the games. The games do it differently. Like, I remember I think it was 8, they didn't really have classes. It was more like races. Like Vampire was a class and a race all at the same time. But in like 7 and 6, you actually had like Knight and Mage and stuff like that, and you've made a party out of those classes.
So it's very high fantasy then.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's total high fantasy. Wizards, dragons, goblins, orcs, you name it. It's all in there. I mean,
oh my God, Ubisoft is the publisher.
Games, but...
I was actually about to go play this, and then I saw Ubisoft as the publisher. Oh, I can play as a dragon, apparently? Why are there... I'm like looking at... Well, these dragons look fucking sick.
You can't just dismiss it because it's Ubisoft, though. They just released that Assassin's Creed Black Flag game, which was amazing.
That's true. These dragons, I love the art direction of these dragons. Asha looks fucking awesome.
I think it was Magic 8, you could actually have a dragon join your party, and they could learn like flight spells, so you could fly around on like your dragon, which was in your party, and fire sort of flaming breath at enemies. It was great.
Pretty OP.
Sounds mad OP, man.
It was pretty fun.
Oh, Uplay claims another victim. Sorry. Well, Dave, maybe you'll call back and let us know how it is.
Yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to call again. Thanks a lot for taking my question, guys.
Take care, sir.
Yeah, thanks, Dave.
Bye-bye. Yeah, it was not on my radar, and I feel like
it wasn't on mine at all. I saw it on New Games, but this game actually looks pretty cool, man.
Which one?
Might Magic 10.
Well, for sort of the concept of what it is, like I can't really think of other games out there that still
That are-
have this style.
I'm watching the launch trailer right now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, don't play it because it'll probably get claimed. But
I won't.
it looks pretty cool, man.
Hey, let me look on Steam because
Defender, Druid. Druid's not a selling point. Free Mage. I don't know what that is. Is that like a free ball in Mage or something?
yeah,
Rune-
it's $24.
Well, shit, Wheat. Maybe Dave just pitched it to me and I might buy it.
Just sell you. I'm more curious about how exactly all the combat works. As you know,
The trailer hasn't shown a single bit of combat yet. They're just showing.
well, there's more. Devs talk about release date, early access gameplay trailer, announcement trailer. Maybe the gameplay trailer will have something. Let me just look.
Oh, that's probably what I should watch.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, it actually looks really smooth and oh my god, it looks exactly like an old.
Oh yeah, the graphic. I just watched the announcement trailer. The graphics looked fucking.
The
phenomenal.
early access gameplay trailer on the Steam page itself is very. It's good to show. Oh my gosh, this actually looks kind of cool.
See what? God damn it, Dave. God damn it,
Well,
Dave.
again, they've taken this old school. Here, let me just pause this video here. Like they've taken this, and anyone who played Eye of the Beholder, like what we were talking, or played any of the early Might and Magic games, you can. Oh, this isn't on a web page, so I can't really show. Here, maybe I can do this.
Wait, how do you see the name of videos in Steam? I'm so confused.
You have to click on them itself. I can't really show this the way I'd want it to, but it has full animation and it moves around like. Oh my god, this fucking actually looks dope. Damn it. I don't have enough time. I can't.
I'm trying to find this gameplay trailer because I actually want to see what the game is going to
I
look
went
like.
to Steam,
if I play.
and then I went to
Yeah.
the game, and then it's the third video.
The third video. Okay, I'm watching the third video.
And
All
you-
right,
you
take
can-
another call. Wait, let's watch this
You
video.
can see. Well, I would if there were. Today's just not a day. There's not that much
Yeah.
for people to talk about, I guess. So we'll just kind of continue to talk. So they show some level up, and then they show some skills. And like unlike some of the previous games, when you actually attack these guys, it looks like there's animations attached to it. But all the first-person moving is very much the same as the old school games.
I think what's like re-sparking all the interest in shit, or I guess sparking the interest. It was never sparked in the first place to this shit, but is playing through Baldur's Gate, man. That game, I don't understand how I missed that game. I guess I was just like, that's way too nerdy or something as a kid. But fuck, man, that game is good.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Having a lot of fun.
And it's hard. I mean, it's challenging, and that's one of the reasons why I know I really liked it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I fought the guy that looks like the guy from Blade 1. The fat guy yesterday in the spider's nest. Do you remember that guy?
What?
People said it was like the first hard fight.
Oh yeah, sure.
In the game or something like that. I forgot what his name was. Situla or some shit like that. Anyways, I fought him yesterday, and everyone was like, that fight was real hard. But I have this character that's only in the enhanced edition called Dorn. And so he just like crits for like 44 damage at like level 3. He was doing that at level 2. He just walks up to people, hits for 44 when he rolls a natural 20. It's fucking great. I love it. People were really upset that it was easy.
That crushes.
This looks pretty cool.
So
does it use like WASD to like move through these corridors?
Probably. I used to use arrow keys, so I'm guessing WASD
Yeah, same
is
shit.
exactly the same shit. Yeah. All right.
I'll look into the game a little bit more. Maybe try to find a stream.
Is there any?
I'm sure there is.
We will look right now. I might as well just check. Might and Magic 10.
Did you find it?
Yes. Playing Might and Magic X Legacy. I'm a huge fan of the old. Quick One is playing it.
I just clicked it.
He's got 22 viewers.
Everyone go over to twitch.tv/QIK1.
Wait,
There's someone with 37
wait,
viewers right now.
Texan, what is not enough for one, just right for two, too much for three? There's a riddle in the game, dude. And he's trying to solve it. And he looks very pensive.
Yeah,
about
I would
trying
just
to solve
answer
it.
dicks and see what happens.
Peanut, what is not enough for one, just right for two? Oh my gosh.
I would answer life. I don't know. Sexual encounter. Who knows? I'm watching this other guy with 41 viewers play.
Is he at a? Is he also at a
No,
riddle?
he's putting in
Oh,
skills. What did he answer?
he answered secret.
Oh, that's a pretty good answer. Did he get it right?
I don't know.
Oh, that was a
Oh,
chest.
he must have. Yeah. Oh, he's going through the forest. This looks dope. All right.
That's pretty good.
All right. Let me check the phones one more time. No. Oh, yeah. It looks like I missed a few. That was my problem, is that I opened it up and then I missed a couple. And then we were chatting, and then they're like, "Well, fuck you if you don't want to talk to me. That's fine." So that's fine. We'll just wrap the show a little bit earlier. And I don't know if we have any. I don't know if we have any like concrete plans for next week, but you can probably tune into either one of our channels and see some of the games that we've been talking about this week. And I believe tomorrow we've also got Dungeon World.
Sorry, I'm entranced on this guy's stream. I also love when you link to new. I'm just going to totally derail your whole state.
Do it.
I love when, oftentimes I watch like 10 or lower viewer count streams for just obscure games, right? And I love like linking to them on Twitter or like sending them like 100+ viewers, because the response is always so genuine.
Yeah.
And then they focus really, really hard on like being entertaining on the stream. Like you can see their eyes light up and like they sit up straight and they're energized again to play the game. I fucking love that. That's what's going on right now with this guy's stream.
That's
He went
awesome.
from 21 viewers up to like 200 right now.
You
And
go
he's like
quick
ecstatic.
one. He's a fan of the old school one.
I love that shit. I love that
got
shit.
it. I did
Yeah. Anyways, back to our R&D. Tomorrow 4 EST, we'll be playing 4 hours of Dungeon World. Should be a lot of fun. I forgot. I think we're going to be leaving that first dungeon and going to a town. I think is the next thing that we need to do in that game.
Oh yes.
And then on Sunday we've got more Solemn. That's starting at 8 EST, I think. We'll figure out if I'm gonna play my one-armed character or continue forth with a new character. We'll see. I lost my arm wheat.
I heard about this.
Yeah, Neil decided he was gonna shatter it after I already had the fucked up leg. on my 1897 strength character, he's like,
Oh
"Yeah,
my God.
get your arm crushed."
That's hilarious. That's
Fucking
so
dick.
funny. That's
Anyways,
so funny.
yeah. I'll probably be streaming a couple things here and there. CSGO is always something I can pop into real quick. I need to also play more Dota.
Yeah, are you gonna play some Dota with your friends?
Are you playing tonight?
I don't know. Am I your friend?
Did you
Yeah,
see the actual? Someone made me laugh pretty bad. Where we tweeted that conversation, and someone tweeted back. They're like, "Are we gonna make an apology video for this as well?" And I laughed pretty bad at that shit.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, if you're playing tonight, send me a message.
All right, let's do it.
Send me a
Let's do
Skype,
it.
or if I see a tweet, I'll join the chat, or just message you on Steam or something.
Right on. Yeah, I mean tomorrow, obviously Dungeon World. So check out R&D. That's at 4 p.m. EST, right?
Tomorrow? Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll probably be streaming before that, and I'll definitely be streaming on Rig Sunday. I think Banner Saga is going to be the game Wayne Jockey's going to have me play, so I'll be playing that a little bit.
Nice.
See what I think about that. The combat in here looks really cool too. I'm watching the combat now.
Oh, is he finding stuff?
Yeah, he is. He's fighting some elementals, and they're far away from him. So I like the fact there's range combat and shit. Anyway.
Oh yeah, I'm watching this shit.
Other than that, if you are a subscriber on my channel, you'll have access to the VODs as you always do for 8-bits. Otherwise, they'll be over on youtube.com/itmeJP later on. Usually I'm up on the same day, or at least one of the parts. So thank you guys for joining us. Any final words, JP?
I might be playing Mind Magic. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I'll be streaming later tonight. If I do, it might be Dota, might be CS:GO, it might be more Banner Saga. We'll see. We'll see.
Right. Either way, you know where to find us both. Thanks for joining us for another episode of 8 Bits, and we'll see you next time. We're out of here. Peace.
Bye bye.